Spring is out. The sun is shining. It's about 45 degrees or less, probably less. And flowers are beginning to bloom. Greenery's starting to pop out. The mountain laurel and rhododendrons are looking nice and bright, and leaves are standing out. It's warm weather. Start watching out for snakes. And pretty little stream right here. I love hiking up here. It's a good place to hike. Somebody dropped something. Anyway, might drop their doggy bag, great. I'll kick it out of the trail and I'll pick it up on the way out. It's still here. Because I got a long way to go yet. And try to get a few miles. We'll see how it goes. So pretty out here, it's just unbelievable. What a gorgeous day this is. Any day out in the woods is a good day. Start planning I got my hike all planned out for Bent McKay. I just gotta decide what date. I pretty much decided last week of April. Do a start date on it. My next section. But hope everyone's doing well today, and I'll get back with you and show something cool to look at. I just turned off the Cooper Furnace Trail, heading up towards Pine Mountain. Right down there you can see that's the Cooper Furnace Trail right there. And then this trail goes up to the visitor center at the top of the dam at Lake Allatoona. I'm going this way and up now, parallel the 120 spur for a mile or so, and then we'll hit the loops and then hit one of the west loop, I guess it is, up to Pine Mountain. What a gorgeous day. I wish y'all were out here with me. You have to be quiet though, I'm enjoying the peace and quiet. All right, off we go. And there's the lake I was talking about. See the water shining down there on the other side of the road over there. That's about as close as we get to the lake unless we go up to the dam from the visitor center. Great thing about hiking is you never know what's going to happen. Like today, I'm going along, everything's great, enjoying it. Just got through talking to y'all, and all of a sudden my Achilles goes ouch. Been going ouch, ouch, ouch. So going really easy and slow. Stop and stretch it out every few minutes or so. Hopefully it'll go away. The pain will. So, let me see where we're at. We still got a little ways to go before we get to the bridge. So still on the purple trail, or purple blaze. There's a small parking lot, a few cars right down there, and that's the 120 spur that goes up to the dam. We'll be following it for a little ways, and all the little blueberry bushes and everything about to are sprouting new leaves. Well, that's cool. I'm on the Purple Blaze Trail. I watch out for joggers today, I'm sure. I know y'all walked along this trail with me several times, but it's been a little while, so give you a little taste here. Sorry for the huffing and puffing a little bit. I'm not used to this. Can't see it from here, but on the side of this hill right here, some pretty cool little cliffs. See the flowers starting to come out on the dogwoods and white ones there. There they are. The lake is just on the other side of the road down there too, so we're real close to the water. And, there's another little parking lot off of the 120 spur. Little footbridge down there. If you follow the trail that goes out this way, that's a mountain bike trail. That's where I'm going to be going today. The mountain bike trail, so I'll have to watch out. Not get run over. I saw a mountain biker going up the hill. And, so that's where I'm heading. We'll go up the steep side of Pine Mountain and see if I can make it alive or not. I think my heels quit hurting me. I don't want to say it too soon because this live will start again. Hopefully it won't. And we'll go from there. I think we're officially soon, if not already, coming off of, I think we already are, off the Cole property, known to Bartow County property. Somebody put a lot of effort, money in this bridge right here. Great job. Thank you to whoever did. Purple Blaze, here we go. Now, I believe the Purple Blaze continues around that way. But we're going to be taking the mountain bike trail up that way. All right. Puffing and puffing, just came up a big hill. You probably, I know you can't tell it, but behind me, I'm the tree line outside of the trees I'm in. I'm above them, and that's where I was at earlier. So I've probably gone up a couple 100 feet by now from the lake. And now I got this nice little easy, nice walk right here for about 100 yards. And then we start going up Pine Mountain. And that's what gets you in hiking. It's like, you think, oh, I'm at the top. No, it's a false summit. You're not at the top. You just wish you were at the top. And so if you just keep going, right down here is a little rock cliff. I don't know if you can see it or not, right down there. I fell down there. That's where I dropped my camera and broke it. But my GoPro. So now we're just gonna go up here and enjoy this nice little flat walk before we start going straight up. And, real rocky in here. It's pretty. You don't see a lot of people. It's seldom I ever meet anybody on this portion of the trail. It's very rare. I've met 2 people, well, a couple and a guy. That's all I've ran into so far today. See all the greenery coming out. And I know you can't tell, but that's a steep slope down there. And here's where we start heading back up. We'll do a couple switchbacks, and then it's just almost straight up for a while. So this is one of two trails coming off the mountain, for specifically made for mountain biking. This trail is just hard. The other trail's got cool jumps and some flat spots and flatter spots, not so rough. But I know it doesn't look like very far to the top, but it's round. It's a lot farther than it looks. So put you away and off we go. Okay, so I've had this GoPro for a while now, and I was looking at some reviews on the GoPro 10 Hero. I think it's some reviews, and people have been going, "Oh, I was locked up on me, and it freezes up, and I had to pull the battery, blah blah blah." Never had that happen till just now. Maybe I shouldn't have watched that video. Anyway, it seems to be doing okay now, but when we go turn off, we're gonna find out. So, up and away. Oh, the place we got my huffing and puffing, but that's where I just came up. Camera is level right there, and I'm going straight up there. It goes up, around, back up. Off we go. At least we go the huffing and puffing, but I'm gonna let you walk up this hill with me for a little bit. I think we got a little resting place coming up here. We've been taking some rest, doing a little filming, but not quite yet. Yeah. I said little, I meant little. About 5 feet long. Should get tree eye. Okay. That rock, right? Find it. There's where I came up from with the camera. So, and that's where we're going. Like I said, it's always up, 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 up. Long way to go yet. I don't know if there's any geological significance to this, but it's like this ridge of boulders run down this side over here. And it may have been from the days of mining, I don't know. But it just seems like all the way around here is almost like a big bowl down here from here to down to the Cooper's furnace. And this is a pretty good little drop off here. So probably 6, 7 feet, 10 feet down there. But just cool. So trying to go back up here to the trail and head up the hill. Getting closer to the top. Here's you can see the shiny stuff down there's a Lake Allatoona. That's where we just came from. Yeah. Get back on the trail, which is that's a game trail. It goes over to the other trail actually. This is the one we'll be going up. Not too much further though. All right, believe it or not, the top is there. A little bit further. Almost to the top here. A little short turn on the trail up here where the trail splits off the other mountain bike trail. We head to the top, which is just right up there, about 50 yards or so. This is the junction of the two mountain bike trails. This is the easier downhill trail. It's got a lot more switchbacks, jumps, etc. But we are going right up through there. At the top of Pine Mountain, my favorite perch rock here. I don't know if you can see it, but out in the distance there, so I'll zoom in on it. A picture of it is the fire of this control burn. And then, of course, the power plant. If you've never been up here, this is what it looks like on the top. That's where a trail comes in from the east and west loops. Come up down through there. And the trail I just came up on was a mountain bike trail right there. You can also walk down around the bottom here if you want to. If you don't want to come up here. Maybe a lot of people find restrooms down there. Unfortunately, you gotta go somewhere, I guess. Just don't leave toilet paper, please. Or any kind of paper as far as that goes. If your dog goes, please take your bag out. I found 2 bags of dog poo on the trail today. So I'll sit here and eat a snack and head down. So heading down the trail from the mountaintop is really easy, and this is an easy way to come up too. It's still, it's still uphill, don't get me wrong, but it's much more gradual uphill. You can park on Main Street over there and come up that way on the west loop, or you can park over here on 120 spur, going up to the visitor center, and come up the part of the east loop, turn off and head up the mountain. Either way is good. It's really pretty. See the pretty good views up here too. I think what we're gonna do is go down here and hit the east loop, and depending on how we feel when we get done with that, if we go to the visitor center, if we just go home, we'll see. I've also updated the signs up here, make it a little easier for people, I guess, to find their way. So that's the west loop. That's a nice trail. It's got some challenges to it, a lot more than the east, which we're gonna go do. Is the east here, and this east has got just a couple small climbs. It's not bad. But here's a famous tree in rock pile. I think the original trail went straight ahead, and people just over the years cut it out around here. We're gonna go over here, and we haven't done a picture of the tree in a while. And you can take that. Of course, she's no longer here. If you come up here, watch out for this little thing. I made this mistake one time. Now you can see it in the wintertime. I think they've added some buildings down here. I'm pretty sure they have, because I don't remember all those buildings. But all these buildings are part, I guess, of this cell tower. So anyway, when you come down from the summit, make sure you follow the rock path over here, because that's the one that goes back. That takes you to all the buildings down there, and radio towers and cell towers. Yeah, that's why there's so many buildings. There's also a radio tower. Yep, just keep on this one. And it takes you right back down to, if you just follow it straight all the way out, it'll take you right back down to the parking lot on 120 Spur. But go ahead and intersection in a few minutes and we'll go left. Now to take us around the East Loop. In case you're wondering about trail markings, this is, gonna take a picture. The yellow and the white. Looks like you should have purple on it. I guess it's just skin, I don't know. That's where we're at. We have new signs down here too at the intersection. Backpack trail, 2 Spur 20 parking, 1.58 miles. Pocket knife trail, Spur to 20 parking, 0.92 miles. Moderate. The top one backpack is difficult, which I thought was really moderate. You want tough and go hike the Benton Mackay or something. Duncan Ridge Trail, and then you got the Overlook, which is 0.31 miles where we just came from. And it's a pretty good climb, but it's a gentle climb. So not like the one I came up on the other side. That goes back down to the parking lot. But again, we're going down this way because it's pretty. I like hiking it. It's easy. Even though they say it's moderate, it's really easy. And see, they gave them some names. I checked their website and see if they've updated that stuff. It's right here, I think it's just a service trail for the people working on the radio antennas and stuff. So they don't have to go up and then cut back around. They can just go straight up there to the building. As you see down here, the East Loop is the Yellow Blaze Trail. And everything blooming out, look at it. It's just beautiful. Yep. Till we see something else. I don't know if you can see them or not, but hopefully you can. I just walked this down the trail here and got to this spot, and it was just like covered up with little dragonflies. Yeah, just everywhere. Like going to a swarm, I've never seen that many dragonflies close together. Must be something I like here. So, anyway, we get down to the more easy part of the trail. It gets a little cooler down here. Get down lower in elevation and near a stream as we go down. So, got boulders up there on the hill. That's where we came from. Well, this little portion of the trail, I believe it's an old logging or mining road, one or two. So, nice and wide down through here and easy walking. And see where the banks were cut out. That's not a natural feature unless they cut it out for the trails, which is always a possibility, but I don't think so. And the reason I say that is because not far down here, the trail takes a sharp turn, continue downhill, but the old road bit continues on. I followed it out a little bit one time before. You can see the trail down there. Right there. This is really cool. There's some really big boulders up here. A good denning place for larger animals. know if they do or not, but you would think it would be a good place. At least for rattlesnakes. This is what I was talking about. The trail makes a sharp turn back switch right here, but the old road, you can tell, carried on once upon a time. But we're going this way. I really like the areas with little boulders in them, big rocks. I just think it's just cool. A little harder walking. Usually have a lot of roots, rocks. But just the way it is. Part of the journey. I'll take it any day. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be pretty. The trail I was talking about earlier up on the hill, I could look down and see the trails right up that way. So. I can tell I've been off trail for a while, because today I've got about 4 stumbles on me. No falls. But when I was hiking before, I could hike for weeks before I would get a stumble. So gotta get that back. There you go. Like honeysuckle. I really like the way the trail crews handle this drainage thing here. The water comes in as a spring up here somewhere. It looks like it starts right there. The moss is that, because I don't see anywhere else. And when it's raining, it just pours down through there. But yeah, this is a real nice crossing. And a good way to deal with it. As you can see, by the time the water gets down there, it's starting to flow a little bit. You can see it rippling. I don't know, but I crossed a creek down there in the holler. That may be part of it. Did just run across a nice gentleman with his black lab. So I did see someone today, close to puppy. Yeah, I think that little spring turns into the creek, because there's down there in the hole. Let me zoom out some. And it drives right down there. That's where we're heading. So it must pick up a couple more springs. Yeah. Matter of fact, it looks like there's a fork right here. So I think there's a spring head right there. And the one on the other side is, that big dead log is the one that we crossed up on the hill. So there must be several springs on this little valley here. We'll be down there in a few minutes. This is a little creek I was talking about. When that spring flows into it, and I just noticed, the first time I rode, I actually noticed it, is that, okay, you got the big ditch coming down through there. Turned into a spring at some point, but I also noticed that this way, that one is flowing real heavy. That must be a good spring up that way too. I've gotten water out of here before. I always filter my water, but I got water out of here and just left it in the bottle. And well, first I looked at it in the sun, it was like, you just didn't hardly see any sediments in it. Then I let it sit for a few minutes, and of course, there were very little sediments in the bottom, but yeah, filtered it and had something to drink the rest of the way home, so that was quite nice. Off we go again. We'll come down here and cross the creek on the bridge. See you there. one other thing. You may wonder why I talk real softly in my videos. And it's because I'm out here, it's extremely quiet. And I really don't want to be yelling and making a lot more noise. And because it's just so serene out here. These are what I call ghost trees. These I call them ghost trees. See, that one's rubbing against that one, and again it rubs against the one further up also. The reason I call them ghost trees is because you'll be in your camp at night and you'll be all down in your tent, and the wind will pick up and you hear some crazy noise, some kind of crazy howling noise, and think some kind of animal or something. It's just those trees rubbing together. So you're all ready to beat Bigfoot up if he comes in your tent and it's just trees rubbing together. So. Keep that in mind. I know I've taken a lot of pictures of this thing, but it's rare that I get out here at this time of year with the sun just in the right spot where you can actually see it, because usually it's all shaded over. And in the summertime when it's really hot, this is an oasis. It's just an absolutely wonderful place to come up and rest. So far I've not had a mosquito problem coming up in here, but I think the water moves fast enough that there's not much ponding. There's a little bit, got some little darters. That must be pretty healthy. You got one little stream running in over on this side, and you got another stream running in on this side, and then you got another stream running in on that side. You got three converging into one here. It makes for a nice little stream. This is a little stream that comes in down by the bridge on the side, perpendicular to the other two. And back up we go. This little stream's running good today. Usually it's got a kind of a red tint to it. It's apparently got a lot of old iron ore runs in it, but today it's running good. It's got the little pool here is really nice and deep. Scared off some of the darters out of there. Pretty little flower. Yeah, today it's growing quite nice, and probably the best I've seen it ever for. And right here, don't believe that's an individual spring. I think that's just water up here. It's backed up in the hole there. It's found its way underground. And not far now, up the hill around the curve, and we're down with this one. Just to say here, some people should not own a pocket knife. Or mom and dad need to whoop them back, teach them how to use it properly. I'm just kidding. Seriously, don't be driving your name to trees. It's ugly. People talk bad about you. Here we are at the trailhead. Okay, and mentioned before, this is one of the only trails I know that has a 911 call box on it for emergencies, which is cool. I think they should have more of those, but I guess with cell phones, you're not as needed as much. But if somebody takes your cell phone, you might need that. There we go. Mile 0. But we're running right at 4 miles now. So kind of working my way back towards the car. It's so pretty down here. Oh, look. What is that? You see that? I'm not going to be nasty here, but somebody may have honestly dropped it. A bag of dog poop. If you didn't drop it, you don't go back and get it, and you have to see it, somebody else doing someone else, do the right thing, pick it up and get it out of here. Nobody enjoys seeing bags of poop on the trail. And if you have a dog, it's your responsibility to make sure that bag of poop gets off the trail. I don't know why people put it in the bag and they think it's okay to slow it down the trail. Like some trail maintenance mama's going to be riding around out here to pick up your mess. That's not the way it works. So, be sure and haul it out. You bring it in, haul it out. This is the old saying there, leave no trace. Take nothing but photos, leave nothing but footprints. So, that's the way to do it. So, going out of here, we're turning around here. So, just a beautiful walk. And up there, I hope you can see it. I can't tell if I'm looking at it. Is the old railroad line that used to go up the top of or not railroad line, but the old road used to go up top of the dam. It still goes up top of the dam. They use it for maintenance now. Little creek. And I hope this is all coming out okay. A lot of little snail darters in there. So the water ought to be good and healthy. And I'm basically at the end of my hike, probably another 1,000 feet or 2. And I'll be done for the day, but I only put in about 6 miles. 5 miles I posted on the thing. I was gonna go up to the visitor center, which is way up there. But first time back in a while, so I think I'm just gonna take it easy and head back to the house. Catch you later. Y'all have a great day.